Hey Reno, go ahead and introduce yourself to the community, where you're from, what location you're in, where do you service as a real estate agent?
Yes, sir. So I'm Reno Dominguez, and I'm based out of Katy. My office is in Sugarland, so right around the Houston, Texas area. And I've been in real estate for just under a year now. And tell you what, man, it's been a ride. It's been a journey. And fortunately enough for me, I was able to meet some colleagues along the way to really help me out, and in turn introduce me to you.
Awesome,
So
man. What was the biggest challenge for you, like before we started, before you
before we
started?
started, the biggest challenge for me was, dude, just getting leads, to be honest with you, because it's so competitive in this market. And in real estate, people always say reach out to your sphere, because those are going to be your biggest business. Like, that's going to be your biggest business right there. But everyone in your sphere probably has a realtor on their phone, like in their contacts already, ready to go. And that's been the biggest problem for me, is finding new leads in different areas and different markets. That way I can expand my business.
Nice, man. That makes sense. I'm curious to know what type of results have you gotten so far? How many buyers, how many listings, how many people are you talking to so far? So at least give somebody an idea on it.
Yeah. So okay, I've been working with you for about what, 3 weeks now?
Yeah.
3 weeks now. Yeah. And as I was telling you earlier, I'm probably in contact with about anywhere from close to like 18 to 20 people, steady contact. And granted, there's only a few, I'd say about four, that'll be ready to do some kind of purchase in the next 3 months, and the rest I'm just kind of nurturing.
Got it.
So the biggest thing is just I've learned how to better my business and handle the volume of leads that I'm getting in the past 3 weeks, way more so than my entire real estate career so far.
Got it. So okay, so that's pretty good. So you have four people that you're immediately working with. You have a listing appointment coming to as well tomorrow or something. That's also you're working with that too right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's honestly one of the craziest things. And um, I guess the tutorials and the training that you sent along with, using your marketing, the scripts, man, the scripts honestly are what are it's what's doing it, because someone reached out to me yesterday wanting to buy a home downtown Houston. Well, I read through the whole buyer conversion script, and then we got to the listing script, and it turns out that, yeah, he has a property in Memorial that he kind of wants to sell too. That way he can afford a better property in downtown Houston.
That
So
that's
so
all.
yeah, I remember the first thing you told me to do was to make sure to watch those videos and watch the scripts. And yeah, you're right, dude. That's propelled my business.
Yeah. So I think the biggest thing with most people that we see is that they don't really follow the process, especially on the conversion side. You gotta follow the process as much as possible, because that's
Right.
what's gonna get you the best results, right?
Yes, sir.
Uh, what would you say? How has this impacted your business at the moment?
At the moment, it's impacted my business because I'm getting leads from different parts of Houston, right? And they all of them have different criteria. So I'm looking every single day, sending them emails of what listings are new. So it's really impacted my knowledge of what's on the market right now for what price and what things are going for.
Yeah, and then what about personally? Like, I know before you mentioned that the business was kind of slow, or it was like not picking up as fast as you would like it to pick up. But like, what would you say? How is it right now, and how has that impacted you personally?
Personally, it's caused me to work smarter, not harder. Like, honestly, it's caused me to find ways to do my job a lot easier and efficiently without having to kill myself and like work really long hours and try to make sure I reach everybody personally. I'm still reaching them personally, but it's more of like the automated follow up. Everything's set in place for you. You just got to make it happen.
Yeah, exactly. Right. We need to set up systems in place, and then we'll have like assistants and stuff like that for you as well to help you out with more of the other stuff, managing the people, managing your pipeline, more of it too as well. That's going to help you. So curious to know, man, what would you say to somebody who's on the fence to work with me? Like somebody who's probably like just starting out, or maybe somebody who has been in the business for some time now, right? And they're just struggling to close any sort of deals, because that's what we see with most agents. Either they are just starting out, or either they've been in the business for some time now and they're just stuck, right?
Right.
So they don't want the only things that they know is just cold calling, cold emailing, begging for referrals, like doing all this other stuff. that they teach at like the schools, but not doing the easy work, which is like setting up your funnel, setting up your system in the back end to generate leads.
Right. So something I would say to someone who's on the fence is, so personally, I use Zillow marketing for about 6 months, right? And I would probably get, I don't know, 5 leads almost 5 to 6 leads every month from them. So in retrospect, that's not very many. Because right now I'm getting so many leads that are just like, because the way that your system works, it's the whole follow-up. You have the system in place for us, right? And a lot of agents don't have that. And once they see a system that, obviously, I mean, for a lot of people it's worked. Once you see something that works, going from having nothing to potentially having something great, it's definitely worth the investment, and it's definitely worth trying.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get more business and you're going to get more opportunities.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna crush it, man. You're gonna crush it.